Hey guys, I am back with the next episode of The Umbrella Academy. Wow, okay, that faded a lot. I guess I'm almost out of Klaus's cult that I accidentally joined, apparently. And it goes with my shirt today, my MCR shirt, you know. Anyways, I've been trying to start this video for like a while now because everyone's home today and I am leaving tomorrow to go back to uni, to go back to my apartment and everything where I can record whenever I want. So last episode we had Five kill the board and get a suitcase to get his family to go back to 2019. Unfortunately, there was a time limit on that suitcase. Never trust the handler. Don't like her at all. And they all had to get to the alleyway in time to make the jump. And each of them had their own things going on. Ben got to possess Klaus and talk to the girl he liked. I totally forgot to mention last episode Ben's talk with Klaus about how he's had to sit by and just watch Klaus do everything while he himself couldn't do anything. I absolutely love that talk, and I completely forgot to mention it last episode. But yeah, so Diego went to get Klaus, got Ben instead, and told Ben to get Klaus's body to the alley because Ben is the more responsible one. So Ben did do that, and it was a hilarious scene of them trying to gain control for the body until Klaus vomited Ben up, which was hilarious. And then the other one to make it to the alley was Luther, who went to talk to Allison. Allison stayed to say goodbye to her husband, but then the Swedes came and attacked. Eye for an eye. They think Diego killed their brother, so they're going after Allison. And Allison rumored one of them into killing the other brother, and now the body's there and she's with her husband right now, and she did not make it to the alley. Vanya went to try to get Sissy and Harlan to go with her to 2019. She tried to get them, tell them that they have to go now. Carl knows and all of that stuff, so they tried to make it out. Unfortunately, they were stopped by the police on their way out of the city because Sissy left a note. And so she didn't make it either. Then we have Diego, who went to get Klaus and then went to dig a grave for Elliot, because just a decent human being right there actually went to dig a grave for their friend, guy they knew for a couple days. But, you know, unfortunately, because of his involvement with the Umbrella Academy, he got killed by the Swedes. So he was digging the grave. And then Lila showed up and she drugged him and has taken him to the commission, to the office, and there she introduced him as her boyfriend to her mother, the handler, who is now in charge. And I'm guessing she wants him to work for them. And I don't know, maybe that way he can get another briefcase, or maybe he can find a way to get them all back to 2019 since the time limit ran out and Vibe just chucked the suitcase because they weren't all there and he's not going to leave all his families. So I'm super excited to see what's going to happen in this episode. If you guys want early access to reactions, link to the Patreon will be down below. And please remember, this is not market substitute. Please support the original content on Netflix. And with that being said, let's get started, guys. This is my reaction to The Umbrella Academy Season 2, Episode 8, The 7 Stages.
I'm Special Agent Willie Gibbs of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Do you have any ID that could attest to that?
I have amnesia.
Right. As far as I can tell, it's like you simply
Don't exist.
materialized out of thin air.
Because she did.
Vanya.
Oh.
That's a Russian name, isn't it?
Yeah, they're going to think because it's a Russian-sounding
But
name.
if you have amnesia, how can you say for sure? In fact, I'm curious as to how you know your first and last name, but you don't remember anything else.
I don't know.
Что ты интересуешься интересом?
Я не знаю.
Oh shit! Did she even know she could speak Russian? She doesn't.
I must have just learned a little as a kid.
A little. I think you speak it very well.
They think she's a Russian spy.
All I know is, if there is one thing the FBI takes seriously, it is a communist threat to this country.
Oh my god.
And I want answers.
They think
I will
she's
do
a...
whatever it takes to get them.
Oh. Shit. Is she gonna kill him? Is she gonna explode him? Shit. She almost killed that dude.
Something must have happened to me.
Screw Diego, alright? Screw everybody.
Ew,
Better off on my own vita. It's every sibling for himself now.
If that was true, he would have gone back to 2019 without them.
Find the others and we'll meet back here. I'll handle 5.
You have had your possession privileges revoked.
I regret nothing.
I was really hoping it wouldn't come to this.
Come to what, 5?
talk to their dad again? Or go back to work for the commission?
Sweet
What's he gonna
Jesus,
do?
What the hell are we gonna do?
It's okay. Calm down.
Calm down.
Technically, his brother killed him, and they were not here to sell vacuums.
There is a giant dead white boy on our couch.
Yeah, give you the...
Oh shit.
Okay. Allison! I'm so worried about you. Oh, it's gonna be one of those kind of nights, huh? So are we burning or burying?
Oh, I feel bad for him. Like so they do remember. So they do remember after getting rumored. I do feel bad for him. Like, is he gonna do it? What was that? It wasn't from the commission. Oh, he's gonna notice.
This may shock you, but not everyone here likes you.
Sounds ridiculous, but go on.
You need fresh blood loyal to us and not the old regime. He'll be my personal responsibility.
Where do your loyalties lie? With your family or your principles?
With me.
Good
I don't
answer.
belong to anybody.
If he ruffles even one feather, you will kill him yourself.
Thanks, Mum.
Oh, Grace. Oh, yeah. Diego told her about what the monocle was planning. The monocle has the drawing of him, Grace, and Pogo. The monocle was a better dad to Pogo than he was to the 7 kids he adopted. Secret room? Televator! Oh! Oh my god. That's in the comics. Are they gonna bring it here? She's figuring out it's all true. Oh no, is he gonna be there?
What are you doing?
Oh no. Please don't tell me he has to kill her or kills her.
These
plan.
photographs, they're all about the president's visit tomorrow, aren't they?
Oh, the visit's tomorrow?
I just need to know that you're not involved in what I'm afraid you might be. I want to share my life with you, Reggie. But I need to know you're a good man.
So they were like super
As I
serious.
said, someday, I hope to share it all with you. Until then,
Is he telling the truth though?
I'm asking you to trust me.
So did him and her actually like have a real functioning relationship?
I'm sorry.
Like in the original timeline? Before he made a Grace robot? Oh. Because they look like they're really like, she wants to share her life with him and he wants her to know everything someday.
5.
I'm gonna need to be hydrated.
What's he gonna do?
Help with the itching.
Itching? There's itching? What the hell is going on here? You do have a plan.
Of course he does.
I have to find myself.
Yeah, because he was sent.
I just arrived in Dallas 15 minutes ago.
Should I be worried about you?
Luther, you call?
Your old self is out there.
Precisely.
But right before he
Just
went to
walking around
20.
Dallas?
With a briefcase that can get us home.
Oh my god, 5, you're a genius.
If I know me, I'm not going to react kindly to bumping into myself. Problem number 2. You're not supposed to exist in close proximity to yourself in the same timeline. Stage 1, denial. 2, itching. 3, 4, excessive gas. 5, acute. And 7, homicidal rage.
Maybe isn't such a good idea.
What choice do we got?
Yeah, he needs the
You already
briefcase.
seem a bit squirrely.
We need to get that briefcase. Okay?
Okay.
I feel like you should get Allison for this because she could just like talk you down and make sure you stay on task. Oh my god.
Right.
Go! Oh no.
Right about what?
The FBI thinks Vanya may be some kind of KGB agent.
That's impossible.
She led you astray. That's what these commie bastards are trained to do.
What would a Russian agent be doing out here on a
Right?
farm?
She's not KGB.
Now look here. Harlan needs a family.
He's pretty good at drawing. Was he drawing someone falling from the
Absolutely.
sky? Let me see this picture.
Harlan.
He's drawing himself flying. I'm still kind of
Okay.
thinking he's like gonna get powers or something.
Vanya, wake up.
Oh great, you have her locked up again. Oh,
What is that?
Don't struggle, just go with it, or this could turn into an extremely unpleasant experience for you.
they like drugged her, like get her to talk, I guess. this how she's gonna remember things? That's so weird. They're all like grown up sitting at the table.
Who are you really? Where did you come from?
Is she gonna like answer? It's old number 5.
The old me doesn't travel back to 2019 like he's supposed to.
Then he
The whole
doesn't.
thing unravels
Yeah.
itself. I cease to exist.
I get you.
He
Our best
doesn't.
chance is to talk.
He's itchy.
You just itched your neck. That's stage 2 of paradoxpsychosis.
No, I didn't. Deny was stage 1.
I am fine, okay?
It's me. Number 1. Luther. Everything is fine. Let me explain. First, I need to introduce you to somebody. Promise me you won't freak out.
What the hell?
No talking. No freakouts.
What is it you people do here exactly?
We maintain the correct timeline, but basically, yeah.
Oh, he's interested. He wants to know. And hopefully find a way back. It's a cartoon.
I'm Mr. Briefcase. If you're watching this presentation, that means you've made the best decision of join the commission. Over the next 90 minutes, I'm the key to everything we do here. In these rooms, we monitor the entire timeline and report any anomalies we see along the way. Keeping the correct timeline or
He's gonna try
the
to.
commission has an exciting career.
I would have waited a little bit more to like finish the presentation to get all my facts straight first. Oh, they're interacting. No homicidal rage yet.
All those years in the apocalypse, we never stopped worrying about our family.
Aw.
Well, today, you are going to screw up the jump and end up with this twin in the body, trapped.
Hey. Even if I was to believe you,
I know the correct calculation in exchange for that briefcase.
I think that went pretty well.
He's gonna leave.
There's something doesn't feel right about this. I don't trust him.
But he's you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He knows himself pretty well. Just like no one's in there? Do you even know how to work it?
How hard can this be?
Maybe you should have stayed to watch the rest of the movie to figure it out. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, please don't hurt me. I'm Herb. I'm an analyst.
I have a knife.
Yes, I can see. It's very shiny.
You know me?
Say,
Everybody knows
yeah,
you.
because of 5.
You're number 2. You're a legend.
Really?
Mr. Hargreaves, you can't be in here.
Is that any way to talk to a legend?
There's been a coup d'etat.
What's that? Cadillac.
No,
Coup d'etat. Do you not
the
know?
handler has taken over the commission, and people are disappearing. They would kill us both. One quick look, and then you got to go.
So you just see it like on the TV. Also, does Herb really think that he doesn't already have a target on his back? The handler didn't like him.
Into Ellen, and they're gonna start shooting.
Vanya.
Whoa, what the hell is that?
That's the FBI building.
Yeah, but why the hell did it just blow up?
That's not supposed to
Funny.
happen.
No, that's not supposed to.
And the president doesn't get
They
assassinated.
didn't kill him. It wasn't a gunshot. It was an explosion. We heard on the Franco footage.
And that's what leads to and
That's what Hazel was trying to tell us. Vanya.
Yep.
Vanya is the bomb.
Vanya is the bomb.
Oh no, don't.
She will always be the bomb.
Oh no.
We need La Resistance.
Is it the resistance?
Don't mess with case management.
Stand by that.
A suitcase. A briefcase. Oh my god, no, Diego, don't go Luther path this season. But like what if it always will be Vanya? Like, oh no. But I don't want him to go down that path that Luther went last season.
Vanya did.
Timmy Little Vaughn.
Yeah. He's more powerful than all of us put together.
You're telling him too
This is
much.
perfect.
Should he like
We
not
know exactly
no.
what's going to happen.
No.
Much better plan is for us to travel to 2019. All we have to do is make nice with Vanya, stop her from destroying the world.
But then this timeline,
That's actually, that's not bad, right?
oh no.
But what about 5? Best thing we can do is put him out of his misery.
Oh my god.
What? All we are doing is getting rid of a mutant doppelganger,
Oh no.
amputating a vestigial nickel.
Time travel stuff messes with my head too much.
You don't have paradoxpsychosis? I've never felt better in my life.
Yeah. They both do.
Relax. You're getting paranoid.
They both are.
Okay, let's roll.
Oh my god.
Talking to us is your only option.
No, she's gonna blow up.
Number 7 deliberately chooses not to remember.
Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be?
Nope. What's it gonna be? Brain? Ooh. This is so weird.
It might help you remember.
This is like gonna be like she eats it and she remembers something. Like she'll get a flashback of like what she did. Yep. So she was the baby that was at the beginning of the first season, the one from the pool.
Let's help motivate her.
You're gonna make her blow everything up. They're connected. Oh my god. They're connected somehow. 5? Diego.
Oh. All right, we gotta go.
Diego! Jesus! Ray, this is my other brother.
Hey, man. Sorry to crush in here like this. No, for real. I was just there. It's awesome. Okay, I got to look at the timeline. I know what causes doomsday. It's Vanya.
Wait, what? How?
She's going to blow up the federal building at Dealey Plaza just as the president is passing through. Kennedy lives. Everybody thinks Russia's behind it. He strikes back. They strike back. Before you know it, it's raining nukes.
Ray, baby.
No, I'm not okay. Beans into our living room with yet another one of your brothers. And he's talking about stopping one of your sisters from blowing up some buildings. And I got a dead man wrapped up in my swamp, babe. Okay.
This poor guy.
Ray.
Well, we can have that shampooed. We also provide body removal services.
I love you, Raymond Chestnut. And I really wish I had time for the nervous breakdown you so deserve.
I love them. She has to go.
But you have to go.
Oh, I feel so bad for them. At least you got her to help you with the body. I don't want him to get caught there with the body. Oh, this is how they're gonna bring in that scene in Dallas. Wait, no.
I don't want to keep doing this to you.
She wouldn't have. Okay.
I don't want it.
You can't pretend it doesn't exist.
I'm not pretending.
Of course you are.
All her memories.
Choose to live in a fantasy. A silly life on a silly farm. That's not meant for you. One more bite and you can go.
Her memories. Oh, why did you show me that again? Our memories. Oh, Harlan! She's gonna blow up. It's all gonna blow up. What are you doing? He talked! Oh shit. They're not gonna make it. Ooh, they were all pushed back, I guess.
You're trying to save Vanya, huh? But you're all sucking ceiling right now. Why hasn't she stopped?
Because I think the machine's still on? Or she's just her memories? Is he gonna... Oh my god, you're gonna end it there! What? Oh my god. Like, Harlan's eyes, and he even talked. So is he experiencing the same thing Vanya is, or does he have his own powers and they're just connected? Like, she give him some of her powers? Okay, so crazy episode. It's all coming together again, I guess, because we saw from the commission's like thing what is gonna happen, like how we got that beginning scene at the beginning of the season, the scene where they're fighting and the nukes drop and then 5 disappears with Hazel. So what happens is Vanya, because she's captured by the FBI, they think she's Russian because her name Vanya is a Russian name. And he talked to her in Russian and she just like responded, and she didn't even know that because she did not remember anything. But obviously the monocle taught them like a bunch of languages and all that stuff, so it's just like it's already in there. So she responded and they think she's KGB and that she's there to infiltrate the US. So what's gonna happen is that she's gonna lose control because they were electrocuting her or because she was remembering. I think they turned it off, but like all the memories coming back to her was like hurting her or something, and she ends up causing the explosion, which leads the president, who survives because the motorcade rushes off because of the explosion, and that way Kennedy doesn't get shot. And then he thinks it's Russia, everyone thinks it's Russia, so they retaliate, and then Russia retaliate, and it's just how a nuclear apocalypse happens, which is one of my biggest fears in the world. Is just something's gonna happen and people are like, oh, we have nukes, we're not gonna use them, but then they use them and then the other person's gonna retaliate, and that's how the world ends. See the 100. Anyways, although in the 100 it wasn't really like someone sent, it was like an AI. But anyways, I love this episode. I've said that about all the episodes. I don't know if this one's my favorite. I did enjoy it though. I liked seeing Diego in the— why are there so many flies here? Shoot. I enjoyed seeing Diego at the commission. Lila tried to get him to be a recruit. He did not. He like found a way to like see what was going to happen, and he was off. Like he wants to, you know, get back to his siblings. He said his loyalty is to himself, but let's be honest, his loyalty is like to his family and his mom. Herb helped him. Herb is part of the resistance, fighting against the handler's current rule. And they had a briefcase, so Diego and Herb were able to go back to 1963, where they landed in Allison's living room, where Klaus was, to check on her because, you know, she didn't show up. And they were in the process of getting rid of the Swede's body. Diego shows up. Allison's poor husband just, like, it must blow his mind. You know, like, she's already told him what's gonna happen, and then she sees he's already met 2 of her brothers, and now he meets the other one who just, like, popped in with some little guy. Yeah, like, Allison's right. It sucks that he can't have the breakdown he deserves right now because she has to go try to save the world. That scene with Diego being, like, remembering 5, being like, Vanya's the bomb, Vanya will always be the bomb. I'm like, please handle this better than Luther did. At least, you know, he talked to his siblings and they're all together going to try to help Vanya. I don't think they're just trying to, like, kill her like Luther was, basically. Luther has learned from his mistakes, but I just don't want Diego to follow that path because Diego is one of my favorite characters, along with Klaus, and I just don't want them to make me upset and, like, really angry for doing something so stupid that makes things worse like Luther did last season. But they're on their way there, and then they got there. They can't really get close to her, so that's like a problem. Vanya, meanwhile, is freaking out in this chair, and Harlan is experiencing everything she's experienced too, which is crazy. And I don't know, I think she, like, breathed life into him, or did she, like, share some of her power, or is her life force somehow linked to his? I don't know what it is, but I'm interested in that connection, and I hope we get to see that in these next 2 episodes. Also, what I was thinking with Allison is that in the comics, she has a hand in Kennedy's thing, but it's completely different. But I was like, oh, maybe this is how they're gonna make sure the president dies. And then I was like, wait, no, because in that situation, like, the commission, like, fixed her up and they made her look, I'm not gonna spoil it for someone who hasn't read the comics, but they made her be able to get close to Kennedy in order to make sure he dies, basically. But anyways, in the other storyline, we had 5 with Luther, and they went to talk to past 5, but the older version of 5, before he goes back in time and gets stuck in the current 5's body. And then Luther's not the brightest bulb, okay? And older 5 was like, hey, why don't you come with me and we can stop the apocalypse the first time around? But then small 5 ceases to exist. And then what would happen with, like, the rest of the siblings? Like, it would just change the timeline and make, like, a whole paradox, and I feel like it just collapsed on itself. Like, I don't know what would happen. Like, I'm not great with when timelines get involved in shows. I just have, like, so many different directions, and I guess that's kind of how the timeline works, is one mistake will make, like, so many different possibilities and stuff. But Luther's already, like, kind of explained to 5 that Vanya is the bomb, and that the eye is kind of like a waste of time because he doesn't end the world, like, and all of that. So I feel like that is going to have an effect on when 5 does go to 2019, and then 5 is also, like, trying to give him the equation so he doesn't end up in small 5's body, and that would also change things, I guess. I don't know. I think they should just leave it alone and focus on getting back to 2019 after that timeline happens, or, you know, just stopping Vanya right now. But of course, Luther and 5 don't know that Vanya is about to cause a war, and that is going to lead to Doomsday, and they're all going to die again. But it seems like the apocalypse just follows the Umbrella Academy around, and I guess that's the show, and I'm loving it. But I kind of let's not have it be Vanya. Because Vanya's like grown as a character. Well, I can't say she's grown because she doesn't have her memories, but she was happy, you know? I kind of want her to be happy, but still, like, it makes sense that she's always going to be the bomb. She's always going to be something that causes the end of the world. It's kind of like, you know, like a fixed fate thing. And then they're going to try to like change that. And that's kind of like the Umbrella Academy's mission. Like they need to change that. I literally don't know what's going to happen next episode. They're going to try to stop Vanya. And Luther and the 2-5s are going to go to the grassy knoll and try to make sure Kennedy dies. But if what Diego saw while he was in the commission comes true, then he's not going to. So they're going to have to like fix it somehow. I don't know. Like the thing is, either Kennedy has to die. No, because even if Kennedy does die and they see the attack, the US is still going to think it was Russia's doing and they're still going to retaliate and it's still going to be war. So it's going to have to be something else. They're going to have to stop Vanya and they're going to, I don't know, they're just going to have to make sure that building doesn't blow up and Kennedy still dies unless they can get away with him living, but that would definitely change the timeline. But I am definitely interested in seeing what's going to happen next. So if you guys want early access to reactions, link to the Patreon will be down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want. And I will see you for the next episode of The Umbrella Academy next week. Bye, guys!